Thank you. Great. Spotlight.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Radita, this is Rifik, and this is Nivni. And we are the co-founders of a company that strives to help immigrants to Canada have an easy and stress-free move. Spotlight My Canada is the name of our company.
So who are our customers? Our customers are people looking for PR or visa and are for sure immigrating to Canada.
However, what is the customer problem? The problem is that a move from one country to another country is very difficult, stressful, and intimidating. It is hard to find employment, housing, schools, community centers, and other facilities when one first arrives at a new country. The internet does not have many resources to help our customers.
This is a real problem. My name is Rithik Thakur, and I would like to share my story with you. I came back from 16 days back from Dubai to Oakville after my family and I received my PR. I can't even begin to tell you the struggle we faced finding schools, a home, banks, etc. in Canada. And if it was not for the support of my family and friends, we would not be here. Because there is no consolidated website that covers everything you need to consider when immigrating to Canada. This made me think that my story is not unique. People like me and my family are the inspirations behind Spotlight My Canada. That is where we come in. Spotlight My Canada is a non-profit business based to provide information to people who are moving to Canada. We want to make their move easier and want them to adjust and prosper in Canada.
So here's how the website will work. Well, first we'll have introduction to Spotlight in Canada and include general information on the location you'll move to. And also our website will include to make to move to Canada easier, connect you to resources, give general information on the location.
So to get started, the user would first choose what type of immigration they're using to come to Canada. The 4 types are economic, family, refugee, and visa, which includes work and study. Then they would select their desired location based on the province or territory. And general information on each location will be provided, including the main industry, the unemployment rate, the crime rate, the climate, the population density, and the educational institutions' ratings. They would then select how many people are moving. So if they have a family, the number would be bigger. And then finally, they would select their level of education. After that, the website would provide them a short summary and would ask them to subscribe for a more detailed and personal information.
Summarizing all of this, we're going to choose the top 5 famous cities, and the reports will have employment opportunities specific to the users, housing opportunities specific to the user, community centers, religious worship places, hospitals and clinics, lawyers, public transit, banks, retirement homes, schools, entertainment, parks and green space, special needs, general information on possible taxes and bills.
Spotlight My Canada will have a team of researchers, marketers, programmers, designers, and partners that will help establish a company.
Since this is a non-profit business, we'll need partnerships, sponsorships, and investors with businesses or organizations, grants from the government, and most importantly, volunteers. Examples include partnerships with universities, banks, and lawyers.
We need funding for marketing, research for the website, updating, building and maintaining the website, and most importantly, acquiring donors.
Why would people invest in our business? How can a company promote our business? We will include a marketing strategy and advertising, such as social media, websites, brochures, newspapers, magazines, and the radio. Also, we will have company reports that will give priority to the company. How would investors invest in our company? Investors will not get money from our company, but we will use government grants and funds to get customers. Social media sources that we will include are subscriptions, newsletters, search engine marketing, and search engine optimizer for payments.
So every business has competitors, and even though we believe that we have a unique, personalized, and detailed solution to the customer problem, here are some of the competitors that we may have. CIC.gc.ca gives information on job opportunities for immigrants. Immigration.ca gives employment information to immigrants as well. And imconsultant.net is a website that gives information about immigration to Canada.
This is a two-step plan. First 4 months, the website will provide information only for immigrants moving to Ontario. The second step, the next 8 months, we'll upgrade the site so that the information provided will be for the whole of Canada. Within the 8 months, we will set up service centers and booths so that we can help people immigrating to Canada and provide them information. So all we need for this is $5,000.
Let's have a look at a preview of what our website would look like. So this is just an introduction page, and we will include, as we scroll down here, information about our organization and where we're located. And we'll also include contact information, so where you could contact us, and there's a small newsletter here. Yeah.
So thank you for listening, and now we would like to invite your questions.
Okay. Okay, first off, you said, I'm assuming you're just giving info about moving to Canada.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you were going to do an education comparison, so they put in what education level. That means nothing. Any education coming into Canada has to be reassessed. If you have a doctorate in any country and you come to Canada, you automatically do not have a known doctorate by the Canadian government. So if you are a surgeon in Pakistan, Iran, the UK, Asia, and you move to Canada, they have to reassess your education, and then if they feel it's not up to it, you don't get your education or license in Canada. So you've got to be extremely careful with your education, because otherwise you guys are going to have a lot of kickback from people that have used your service, come to Canada, and then found out that they actually don't even have a grade 12 education.
No, by education we mean schooling.
Yes.
And schooling basically for students, high school students, like which school is good and which school they should go to. Because over here, the system works, you go to a school and then you get the house, because the school limit is on the housing limit. So that's what we are focusing on. The best school they could find in each city and each province, and from that school they're going to move to a house.
But work as well, work employment. If they say, I'm a surgeon, I have my surgeon's degree or my surgeon doctorate, and they come over to Canada, they no longer have that surgeon doctorate unless the Canadian government gives it to them. Even with the Canadian government bringing them over as a skilled worker to work as a surgeon, they get to Canada, they get reassessed, and they can still lose it once in the country, even if they've been brought over with it.
Our company basically focuses on information that can basically help before they come here, when to move to, and job opportunities are one of the main things in our company too, because our website is going to help us give people job opportunities so that they can learn where they want to go to and which job they want to go to, and according to that which city they want to go to, and basically in which province they want to go to. And that's the information which our company is going to help to give these people.
But you have to, what I'm saying is you have to be careful. If I come in thinking I'm going to be a surgeon, and I come in and Vancouver has jobs for a chief of staff surgeon, and I go in, and or even the lowest surgeon you can go in, a surgeon in training, I go in, I may not be able to get that job, which means I've moved to Vancouver with my family, and I can no longer get a job.
We can provide that information on our site too.
So thank you for your comment, and we will definitely include that in our plan.
We are.
Can I just make one comment?
One comment.
I would have actually liked to see the product in operation. All you showed me was a landing page and a newsletter, and I would have liked to see, not full scale, but some kind of demonstration that there's actually a product there. All I saw was just some web pages.
Good idea though, guys, and the only other thing I would suggest is make sure that some of the sites that you mentioned, like CIC, GC.ca, they're not your competitors, they're your partners, because that is a government website. So you want to pull it in, you don't want to compete against it. So anyway, great job.
Good job, guys.